Gamer Ahmer here. So you guys guessed it, today we have another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle kind of figure and playset pickup. I scored all of this stuff pretty local to me, and I'm just so excited because all of this stuff was scored for just a few $100s, and I got some pretty close to complete playsets here. I'm overall so ecstatic about this amazing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle score, so let's go ahead and see what I got. So this was actually posted on Facebook in one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle groups, and the person only wanted a few $100s for it all. He just wanted to kind of offload his collection, and he was only about an hour and some away from me, so I decided to hop in the vehicle and just go ahead and pick up all of this amazing stuff. So as you can tell here, we have tons of these playsets. There was this bin kind of filled up a little bit of miscellaneous Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle parts and of course figures. So I am just so ecstatic about some of these items here, as you'll pretty much see, and even though some of them definitely need a good clean, I have some of the parts already that I could go ahead and kind of swap some things out and have something even more beautifully displayed, like my room upstairs. So right away I saw this chest here, this little toy box, and I do actually have a couple of these in my collection, but they house some of my loose figures, some of the incomplete parts that I have for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, and this one's in fairly decent shape. It's just missing one of the latches on the other side. So of course you have all the different sides, and you have all of the different turtles, and then on top it kind of says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and has all of them on there. Just a beautiful image of all of this vintage stuff. I love this style turtle. It's just so beautiful. So this right here is not just any ordinary bus. This is part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mutations line. So this is the Rock and Roll Mutabus. So this right here, it actually has some of the stickers peeling off on the outside of all these different turtle figures. It says Mutant High. It says I Like School. It even says Ninja Turtles and Mutant Ninja Turtles on these little bus wheels. It has all of these little extra bonuses on here with all of these beautiful stickers, but I like when this folds down and you see these four rocking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, this kind of rock and roll style. It has all of these speakers on here. It even says escape hatch. You lift this up here, we have this beautiful stage where you could go ahead and display all of the different turtles. This kind of pops out. You have these speakers. You have all of these beautiful stickers that kind of look like a stage here, so you can stage them exactly how you want. And I have the whole line of those rockin' turtles where I have all four complete with all of their weapons, which are mostly musical instruments and things like that. So this is something that I have been on the lookout for quite some time. It's pretty beautiful with the back here as well. This also opens up this emergency exit area. The stickers are still there. The flags just pop up, and it says rock and roll. So this whole thing is kind of decked out, and this is just so awesome. I would have loved something like this as a kid, but instead I had some of the other play sets here that I got to play with at my cousin's house, and just had a bunch of the loose figures. So this is definitely reliving some of my dreams here of all of this beautiful stuff. So I can't wait to get this rock and roll bus just jam-packed with figures, get it on display. And then something else, I saw this little party wagon. Now this is not complete, but I do have one of the new releases from Walmart, but this one is still pretty cool, as you pretty much get the gist of it, and I think there are some extra parts that may go on this. I just have to sort through the whole bag of everything, but there are some stickers on here. So I'll definitely have to try and complete this a little bit more over time, or possibly find an upgrade along the way, as this thing is definitely played with. It says it's party time on this little sticker on the side. It even says foot stinks. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then of course on the front as well. So this is pretty cool. Now I also fell in love with this turtle lair. So here we have this little sewer lair. This is a part of this playset, and of course it's missing some of the pieces, but it displays very well. So we may be missing a few pipes and stuff here. We have tons of stickers all over it, and the inside is especially great. You can hang the figures on here as well, and you can go ahead and kind of hang them on the pole. This is just so cool. I can't believe I finally have one of these, and without paying an arm and a leg and going for one complete in the box. It's definitely great if you're going to display some of the loose figures, kind of have these little play sets going, and just get everything on display. And overall, the stickers on this thing are pretty nice on the inside and on the back and the sides here. So I'll definitely have to find some of the missing pieces and see if I have some to go ahead and complete these little play sets. So this one definitely had my eye on as well. So here we have a couple of the major ones that I desperately needed. Then of course this technodrome. I am actually missing a few of these pieces on the one that I had. This one does have some discoloration, but that's given with any of the plastic kind of pieces over time. Same thing with video games as well. You'll notice a lot of that with the Nintendos and Super Nintendos kind of losing their color. But here we have this almost complete technodrome, and I have some of the parts upstairs. I might be able to swap out some of the discolored ones, and I might even be able to take that little bleach stuff that you use and go ahead and try and retro bright this sort of thing. But this thing is just so cool, this amazing playset, all of the stickers on this thing, all of the extra items as well, and just everything on the inside definitely make this playset really spectacular, and it's something that I loved playing with as a kid, and I'm just so excited to kind of relive through that. And then we have this whole entire bag here, and this is full of all of these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. So of course we have some of the movie style figures as well, trying to still match some of their weapons. You have a lot of the turtles in here. They're in pretty decent shape, just some of them are missing some of their weapons. We have some of my favorite looking characters in here as well, and then of course you can't go wrong with having some of these classic figures here. Overall, most of them are in pretty decent shape, so I'm pretty excited. Of course, these crazy movie turtles in here, and then some of them are missing some of the pieces. So of course he's missing some of his armor on him, and this guy, I've seen him a lot of times without his arm, but he actually has his arm. So some of these will definitely be some upgrades in my personal collection. Then of course you have to have some of the classic turtles, some of these older style lines. We have a lot of the 80s from 88 and then onward. So we have of course some of my favorites. And then you'll see some more classic characters, and even this movie kind of flocked character as well. This guy is missing his arm, so that is a bummer with that one. But just so many of these are in beautiful shape. All of their colors on there, the paint and everything else. This one is worth quite a bit when you add a lot of the figure little attachments as well. And then we have, just the list goes on with some of these different style turtle characters. I don't think I have this particular one. I have a lot of the sports ones already, but this one I don't think I have. Then we have this one missing the chest plate. But then we have all of this stuff, all of these extras kind of in this baggie here, just miscellaneous weapons. Looks like some of the blimp attachments as well, tons of swords, just a lot of accessories in this bag here that I still have to sort through. So overall, I just wanted to share this with you guys, that there are still deals out there. Let me know which items you played with growing up. Is there any particular way that you guys used to display these items? I definitely have to find a shelf that's large enough to hopefully get this layer kind of set up. And then I really want to take those rock and roll turtles that I picked up earlier, kind of have them displayed on this stage, and then eventually work on this technodrome, try and get it to its former glory. So of course, let me know what you guys think about this pickup. Would you have picked it up for a few $100s? Would you have driven about an hour to pick up all of this stuff? Do you think that it's wise to go ahead and try and add some of the pieces to this, or just leave it as is. So of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.